So Tom, 4-0 win at home against Skelmersdale United. How pleasing is it to have won so convincingly today?
I think it's a massive result, to be fair. I think the two sending offs were deserved, but people might look at that and think, oh, well, they've only played 9 men, but we dominated throughout the game, and to be honest, I don't think they've had 1 or 2 shots on target, so it just shows our dominance really. And to be fair, it could have been 5 or 6 to the end. So.
And how pleasing was it to have such an attacking threat, particularly in the first half where you scored 3 goals?
Well, yeah, obviously very pleasing that we're 3-0 up at half time, but I think it's been coming, to be fair. Last week at Corby, I think we could have gone in 3 or 4 up at half time as well. The 2 lads up front are making a massive difference, and it's all slowly coming together now. So.
And Callum Ball scored the penalty early on, but then Luke Barwell managed to pick up his first goal since coming back to the club. How pleasing has it been for him to get on the score sheet as well as his old contribution?
Yeah, Luke's been playing really well, and I think he's needed a goal, to be fair. And we thought it was going to be one of them things where one goes in off his shin or just needed a goal to get going, but he's scored a fantastic goal today, 30-40 yards out. And I think everyone, not just them two, it makes a massive difference having them up there, but the gaffer's got them all right at it at the minute, and everyone's chomping at the bit, so it helps when your 2 strikers are scoring.
Okay, and also Alex Tomkinson managed to pick up his first goal since coming back. How good is it to now have him back in the fold?
Oh, it's great. We've been waiting for him to come back for weeks and weeks. We know what quality he is. He's been here the last 2 years, and we've missed him, to be fair. It's great to have him back and got on the score sheet today. And to be fair, he's slotted straight back in. He's probably needs a bit more match fitness, but his quality's still there, and it shows with his finish today. Another good finish.
And just the 1 goal in the second half, despite having the 2-man advantage, but it showed a lot of steel at the back to have kept the clean sheet, a 3rd clean sheet in a row in the league.
Yeah, we said that at half time. We were 3-0 up, obviously. We didn't necessarily have to go for loads and loads of goals, but we thought a clean sheet was important. We wanted that. It's important to us. The lads at the back 4, like the gaffers said, have had a lot of stick during the start of the season, and now they're sort of reaping the rewards now. We're getting that bit more at the top end, and we're keeping clean sheets, which is what they want. A bit of pride there. So.
It's another 3 points and 3 more points further away from the relegation zone. Just how pleasing is it now that after a really good run of form that you've been on, that you're now starting to get away from the bottom 4 and starting to push towards even greater things? Yeah,
well, that's important. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, the gaffer told all the lads that we want a bit of a buffer going into Christmas with us in the bottom four. And I think, is it 11 points now from the bottom 4, so it's great for all of us. We want to start looking above us now instead of looking over our shoulder, which we have been at to do over the last couple of weeks, but hopefully keep going. We're looking forward to the next couple of games, get up to Blythe and hopefully stay with a bit of a buffer this side of Christmas. So.
Okay, and finally, no game midweek, but you've got a game at home again against Sutton Coldfield. How pleasing is it now that you've picked up the home wins? Because I know that the form at home wasn't too great earlier in the season. How pleasing is it now that you've been able to change those ways, I suppose?
Yeah, no, it's important. This place should be a fortress for us, really, and we've got to get it like that. Last year, I think we had, going into the end of the season, we had one of the top 3 for home records last season. So we've got to turn it around, and we're getting a few wins at home now. So I think it's important. We've got to keep that going. It won't be no easy game. Sutton, Steve Inks and Richard Sneakers are there. We know them quite well. Obviously, Inks, he was here pre-season. He'll have the boys at it, and they've was it 5-0 today. So good result for them. Be no easy task. So.